Okay. Hey, how are you?
I'm doing well,
You
thank
doing all right? Good. Have a seat.
Thanks.
So, what brings you in today?
Well, I've been having a hard time, I guess.
In what way?
I guess I've just found myself being just really sad a lot, which is, it's kind of awkward to talk about now because right now I feel fine, but I just, seems like pretty frequently I just get into this funk and I don't know where it's coming from.
When do you experience those kind of feelings?
I don't know, it seems to be all different kinds of times a day. I've never really thought about if it was more frequently sometimes than others.
How do you feel when you wake up in the morning? Do you have these kind of feelings when you're first thing when you wake up, or does it seem to be associated with any person or any event during the day?
Well, no, I guess when I wake up, I feel fine. Mostly throughout the day as I'm, cleaning the house or all those kinds of things, I'm fine. I guess it's mostly in the evenings.
Oh, okay. Describe to me how you're feeling in the evenings.
Well, I just feel kind of listless. Sometimes I'm on the verge of tears and I don't really know why. Kind of a hopeless feeling, like maybe I'm just going to stay sad, that there's no reason that I'm sad and I'm just always going to stay sad, but then I wake up the next morning and I feel okay.
Oh. So what changes in the evening? What's different in your life that is not present there during the day or when you wake up in the morning? What is it about your life that changes, or is there anything in your situation that changes in it around evening time when this feeling comes over you?
Well, I mean, it's just a typical day. I mean, during the day I'm at home, doing the housework and things, and then my husband comes home and we have dinner. And
so when you're by yourself during the day, you're fine, but when your husband comes home, you experience depression. Am I hearing you correctly?
Yeah, I guess. I hadn't really thought about it, but yeah.
Tell me a little bit about your relationship with your husband.
I think it's pretty normal. I mean, I don't know. It's normal. I guess I don't have anything to compare it to. He comes home, I make dinner for him and flip on the TV, relax and go to bed.
How do you all communicate with each other?
Well, I mean, I ask him about his day. He tells me, and I don't know, we talk.
Is there anything in your relationship that you wish was different in the way that you communicate with each other or in your relationship as a whole?
Well, I guess, we've been married for a while, and, we're both Christian people. We believe in, staying married, and I guess marriage just hasn't turned out to be everything that I thought it was going to be. I thought it would be more like it was when we were dating, very, fun and doing things together and, holding hands and all those kinds of things that you do, and I guess it just hasn't turned out that way, and I miss that.
How is it different now?
We don't really hold hands or any of that. I mean, maybe a peck on the cheek when he gets home, but mostly it's just how's your day and then turn on the TV and yeah.
So how does that make you feel when he comes home and there's not a lot of affection? Am I hearing you correctly when I say there's not a lot of affection?
Yeah.
Is that how you...
Yeah. I guess it makes me sad, and it makes me feel kind of hopeless that this is how it's always going to be. You know, that we're going to be married forever, and this is who we are, and so this is how it's going to be for the next 40 or 50 years, and I feel very lonely, and I feel like there's nothing that is ever going to change about that.
Have you ever communicated to your husband, or how have you communicated to your husband that you're feeling this way?
Well, I try to be affectionate. I try to initiate affection, but I know that, you know, he's very busy. He's got a lot of responsibility. You know, he works all day, and I'm at home, so he needs to decompress, and I understand that, and so I don't want to bother him with, you know, this being needy. I don't want to be needy. He's got a lot on his shoulders.
So, as I understand it, you have not communicated that to him, that you desire more.
Other than trying to initiate the hand holding and stuff, I guess, you know, I haven't really said anything. So I don't want to push him away. I don't want to make him feel like he's got more on his plate when he gets home after working hard all day long.
What do you think would happen if you sat down with him and said, you know, I feel like I'm not receiving the affection that I would like in this marriage? Or if you question him about that, what do you think his reaction would be?
I don't know. I guess I'm just afraid that his reaction would be that he'd be angry, and that he would put more distance or lash back, that maybe I don't know, maybe somehow it's my fault. Maybe I'm not.
Maybe you're not.
I don't know, maybe I haven't created that kind of environment enough where he would want to be affectionate.
Do you have any history of talking to him about anything that you might want different in your marriage, and a response that that may cause this fear that you have? Or is this something that you believe will happen based on just your hunches, or do you have evidence? Do you have a history of him becoming angry? And if so, you know, can you describe, you know, an event in which that happened?
No, I guess it's just that I'm afraid of it.
Tell me about how your mom and dad communicated in your home whenever you were a child.
Well, I thought that they were fine. I thought that from whatever I can remember of my parents, when they, you know, anytime they were together, everything seemed to be great and wonderful. And then when they got divorced, it was kind of unexpected. So.
How old were you when they were divorced?
Probably 8 or 9. 8, about to be 9.
So, before they were divorced, how would you describe your mom and dad's affection that they had for each other?
They never fought. They did things together. They seemed to be a fairly affectionate couple, I guess. I don't know, it was a long time ago.
That's good. That's good. Yeah.
Yeah,
That ought to give her
feeling
something